Okay, so AI, it's everywhere, right? Like, I swear, every day there's some new headline about AI doing something wild or something more futuristic.
Yeah, it's really been something. And, real estate, it's not exactly known for being on the bleeding edge of tech, is it?
No, not really.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen some AI stuff popping up here and there, right? Like what those things that guesstimate how much your house is worth.
Exactly. Those automated valuations, those have been around for a bit. And of course, you've got your online listing platforms, all that. But this banter thing you've got us looking at today, this feels different. It's like AI wants to be your landlord now.
Okay, yeah, let's break that down for our listeners who haven't heard of this yet. Banter. It's an AI chatbot, right? But it's not like those customer service bots that just give you canned responses. This is specifically for real estate.
And it's going for that, well, that interaction, answering tenant questions, scheduling those apartment viewings, even handling maintenance requests, all that back and forth that honestly can be a real time suck, especially if you've got like a million other things going on.
And isn't that what everyone wants these days? Like instant gratification, 24/7 access. This banter thing, it's like having a property manager
Mhm.
in your pocket, available like what, like 3:00 a.m. if you suddenly need to know about, I don't know, garbage pickup schedules or something.
Right. And think about the accessibility this opens up. I mean, for people with disabilities, for folks who don't speak English as a first language, for anyone with, well, let's be honest, a life that doesn't revolve around their landlord's office hours, it could be huge.
Okay, that's all really cool, but I gotta ask, what about the human side of things? Like finding a place to live, whether you're renting or buying, it's a big deal. It's emotional. Can an AI really get that, understand what a client really needs, what they want in a home?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And right now, I'd say AI is still catching up when it comes to emotional intelligence. Sure, it can handle those cut and dry tasks, but that empathy, that gut feeling a human agent brings, AI is not quite there yet.
So are we looking at a future where robots steal all the real estate jobs?
Yeah.
What happens to all those property managers out there?
I don't think it's about jobs disappearing so much as, well, evolving. Think about ATMs, right? They came in, changed the whole banking game, but tellers still exist. They just do different things now.
So you're saying real estate agents might end up like managing the AIs instead of chasing down rent checks. That's kind of wild.
Right. It'll be interesting to see how it all shakes out. And, we can't ignore the data privacy elephant in the room, right? Banter is all about gathering client insights, but what does that even mean? What data are they collecting and what are they going to do with it?
Yeah, because on one hand, you've got that convenience factor, maybe even more transparency if everything's logged and documented. But then there's the whole creepy factor of this AI knowing so much about you, your preferences, your life.
Exactly. And that's where transparency from these companies is going to be super important. Consumers need to know what's being collected, how it's being used, and what control they have over it.
You know what I'm really hoping for? A chatbot that can finally decipher those insane lease agreements. Like, can AI just translate legalese into plain English?
Labs. Now that would be revolutionary.
Seriously. But, that actually makes me think this whole thing with AI and real estate, it's a lot to wrap your head around.
It really is. And like any major tech shift, whether banter takes off or not depends on a few things. Can it work with the systems already in place? How smart is the AI, really? And, the big one, will people actually be cool with trusting a bot with one of the biggest decisions of their
I
lives?
mean, that's the thing, right? Finding a place to live, it's so personal. It's like this weird clash between cold, hard tech and something really human?
Yeah.
It makes you wonder, will AI just revolutionize real estate? Or are we talking a complete transformation, something we can't even picture yet?
And that's the question, isn't it? The future of how we experience the places we live, work, call home, it's going to be fascinating to watch it unfold.